Greetings. Today we continue our study of the Advocate with the Father from 1 John chapter 2, verses 1 and 2. This is part 3. We're considering the third major point, the Advocate. It says, and if anyone he should sin, we're having an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ the righteous. Now here we have the same aorist active subjunctive in the third person singular instead of the second person plural. And it does not have the negative with it. So the idea here is not a habitual lifestyle of sin, but rather a singular action of transgression. Even though the dominion of sin has been broken, we're still capable of, quote, being taken captive by the devil at his will, 2 Timothy 2:26 says. When the roaring lion who walks about seeking whom he may devour, as 1 Peter 5:8 says, gets permission to come against us, we're in trouble. The context of 1 Peter implies this permission is granted when we are proud and think that we are self-sufficient instead of being humbled under the mighty hand of God for protection and deliverance. So he says we have an advocate. This is Strong's number 3875. It is the word parakletos. It's the same word that John used in his gospel for the coming Holy Spirit, where it was translated by the word comforter. Thus, we can conclude that advocate equals comforter there. So Jesus Christ, the advocate here with the Father in heaven, is the equivalent of the comforter with us here on earth. The term was used of what we call a public defender in our current society in the Roman world. Maybe we should look at the other side of this coin. John 14:16 says, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another of the same kind, comforter, that he may abide, that is, continue with you forever. Again, in John 15, verses 26 and 27, but when the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceedeth from the Father, he shall testify of me. And ye shall bear witness, because you have been with me from the beginning. Compare 1 John chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. Then in John 16, 7 and 8, he says, nevertheless, I tell you the truth, it is expedient, it's necessary, it's a must for you that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. But if I depart, I will send him unto you. And when he is come, he will reprove the world of sin and of righteousness and of judgment. Notice the advocacy is with the world on behalf of the Father. Note that the Father would be advocated on behalf of the world. This is often the only advocacy associated with 1 John 2 and verse 1. While it may be that John is reminding us that the righteous Jesus Christ advocates us on behalf of the Father unto our holy living. He is the mediator between God and man, Timothy said, and here's a picture of that. Jesus advocates at the Father's right hand in heaven, and the Holy Spirit advocates with us here on the earth.